Hello, everyone. Welcome to Campus Catalyst. My name is Theodosia Agbovi. You can call me Shasha. On today's episode of What is Training, we have interesting stories for you, and I have in the studios Fedra Owusu and Bright Wachi. You're welcome to Campus Catalyst.
Thank you,
Thank you.
Shasha. How did the
Okay.
weekend go?
It was a little bit stressful, but good, I would say. Not bad. It was productive as well.
Okay.
Okay, so before we go on a break, let me tell you the stories we have on entertainment and politics. So on entertainment, we have I fought my way to fame when I was bullied, Ohima Wiyeje, and we also have Abiana. She said, I would love to win all my 2024 TGMA notes, and we also have Big Me by Davido. Davido rejects comparison with Wizkid and Burna Boy. So also on politics, we have Sedina Tamakulu, Atiunu, former Maslog boss, operation, and then the operations manager who's been jailed for 15 years respectively. 10 years for Selena Tamaklu and 5 years for her operations manager. And we also have Alan Trematin, who says no mining in water bodies and forest reserves under my presidency. So let's go for a quick breather. When we return, we'll delve more into these topics.
Okay.
Welcome back from that break. Okay, so let me tell you more stories under all these topics we have for you today. So, Ohima Wiyeje, in a recent interview with Graphic Showbiz, the mother of two explained that her enduring success in the industry is fueled by her steadfast resolve to silence the doubters and detractors who doubted her capabilities and deemed her unworthy of her accomplishments. She also said, I observed that many people in our industry have less tolerance towards their fellow hardworking colleagues, irrespective of working for the same company sometimes. But I am a fighter. She continued to say that I have fought my way through till now. Sometimes you become what you allow. I won't let you stop me. And also said, my producer, Nikwesi Latte, has been a good support in some of such in house battles, she said. So, looking at this issue, Fedra and Bright, she said, you become what you allow. What can you say about all this, Ohima Wiyeje? What can you say about all she said?
Okay, thank you very much, Shasha. Well, issues like this, it is very controversial because per how Ohima Yeje described her issue, she didn't take it easy in the industry.
Industry.
Since she entered or since she started working on TV, we've been seeing her on our screens. It has not been easy for her. But then, just as she said, you become who you allow.
You know,
So she didn't allow herself to be looked down upon, or I don't know how to put it, but then she really fought her way
her
through
way
it.
through it.
Although she was being bullied, she didn't say, because I'm being bullied, that's it, I'm going to relax. No. Right now, she owns her own shitstorm company or something like that. She's doing other things apart from being on our
Yeah,
screens
she's
as
a
well.
radio presenter
Mm,
as well.
as well, yeah. She's a broadcast journalist.
Kimber President.
Yes. So she's a very big inspiration to all us as young people. She's a strong woman, and then I wish to learn from her.
From her. Right, what can you say?
Yeah. For those who are into the radio industry, I mean, the media, they find it difficult because there are lots of challenges and then pressure on them.
Mhm.
Yes. So she becoming what?
She is today.
Yeah. I think it is true. Yeah. The boss. Yes, and those under the media aspect. Yeah.
But then speaking about that, sometimes
Mhm.
sometimes um it's not only about the bosses.
Okay.
The work itself, I see it to be very stressful. Being
Stressful.
Yeah.
on
Very
TV
stressful.
and all, you
Yeah.
face public criticism,
And all
and then
that.
it's a lot of things. So if people around you they are bullying you on top of it, it becomes very stressful. Very, very.
Okay,
Mm.
so talking about it, we can say that no matter what you're going through, know where you are going and what you want. and become who you want to become, and do not let other people dictate to you what you are supposed to do. So moving on to the next story, Abiana. She said, this is what is going on with Abiana. Abiana has expressed her desire to win all her four nominations and go home with the place of this year's Telecel Ghana Music Awards (TGMA) scheduled for June 1. The singer believes that she has worked extremely hard during the year under review and would only be fair if she wins all the categories she was nominated for on the night to be hosted at the Grand Arena of Accra International Conference Center. She said, thankfully, I got four nominations, which I am grateful to the TGMA Board, Academy, fans, and Ghanaians in general for their enormous support over the years, she noted. So she was nominated for the Best Female Vocalist of the Year, EP Album of the Year, Record of the Year, and Best Highlight of the Year. So looking at Abiana's story, she wants to win all these categories because she wants to explain or let us know that she has fought her way through to be where she is today, and it would be an honor for her to win all these categories. I mean, to raise the bar that she's been doing well in the music industry. Okay, so moving on, let's talk about Davido. A big me, Davido, the Nigerian singer, popularly Davido Adeleke, popularly known as Davido, has said, contrary to assumptions, that he, Wizkid, and Burna Boy are currently the three biggest Afrobeats in the world. He is the only big Afrobeat artist. He made a session an American show, Sway's Universe, recently. The host asked, "You are the African big three alongside Wizkid and Burna Boy. Do you feel like you guys are the big three Afrobeat artists on the planet?" And Davido replied, Big me." What do you think about Davido's response to this question? Fedra, tell me something.
It's a it's a smart answer he gave,
Mm-hmm.
because it's like Africans are, we fancy the
Comparisons.
comparison.
Mm-hmm.
We are always comparing one artist to the
To the
other,
other.
but then they are all putting in so much effort. They are putting in so much hard work to bring out the best in them.
Yeah.
So personally, I don't like it when we are comparing artists, sometimes actresses, to other
You could
actresses.
even see fans fighting over that
Yeah, that this person is better, this
than
person
this
is
one.
better. No, they are all doing so well. They are putting in so much hard work to deliver the best to us.
Yeah.
So Davido, what he said is very true. He's a big him, of
Yes.
course. He's really putting in so much hard work. He's bringing his fans the best of Davido.
Mm-hmm.
Wizkid and other
Also are doing
they are
great in
also
their
doing
part.
great on their own way,
Yeah.
in their own way, sorry. So let's not always compare, although sometimes comparison brings the best in the other people,
Yes.
but then let us bring it down.
Yeah.
Comparison and criticism,
Let's bring it
let's
down.
bring it down.
Okay. So moving on. Now let's go into politics. This is what happened to Sedina Tamakulu Atiunu, former Maslow boss operation and operations manager, jailed for causing financial loss to the state. Sedina Tamakulu Atiunu was found guilty of causing a financial loss of 90 million Ghana cedis to the state during her tenure at Maslow. She received a 10-year jail term for this offense. Uh, and also the involvement of her operations manager Daniel Azim, the former operations manager of Maslow, was also implicated. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison for raising memos under Atiunu's direction, leading to the collection of funds that were not used for their intended projects. Both Ationu and Azim faced charges related to financial loss, uh, stealing, conspiracy, money, money laundering, and causing financial loss to the public property in contravention of public procurement. And also, this verdict was delivered by Justice Ifia Sewa Asaribochi after finding them guilty on 78 counts. That is serious. On 78 counts. The case involved accounted funds meant for sensitization programs and disaster relief efforts. Notably, Ationa's trial occurred in absentia after she left for a medical attention in the United States and did not return.
Hmm.
Now, this is a serious. Frederick is like, you're,
Oh yes, yes, yes,
you're
yes.
ready to talk.
This is very serious. 78 counts.
Mm,
So the first count, the second count, we didn't take any action.
mhm,
I feel like the 10 years in jail is not enough. We should
Oh,
ask
really?
for a refund as well.
mhm,
Because right
mhm.
now they are going to she and then the other man,
Yes.
Mr. Axim,
Yeah.
they are all going to jail. And then they'll be using the taxpayers' money to feed them. They'll be benefiting from the taxpayers' money as well. For causing financial loss to the
To the state.
country, you will still be in jail feeding from the taxpayers' money. It's kind of unfair. So we should ask for
Mhm.
a refund from them
Okay.
as well.
So now that she's not in Ghana,
Mhm.
how are we going to get her? She's not in Ghana,
I mean, the whole situation has been
and she
brought
won't
to
come
light.
back.
No,
Oh, she will.
being jailed, meaning
Really?
that she was there and everything happened.
Yeah, she was in court.
And everything happened.
In
Hmm.
Ghana here.
Yes.
Of course.
Oh, okay. So she's now in Ghana. Oh, she's gone.
Okay, so I want us to draw attention to the laws in Ghana. This
Hmm.
is, I would say, maybe the law has really worked in previous situations or previous accounts of
Hmm.
all this money laundering, all of that. But I think this is the first time I'm seeing the laws
Work.
work
Hmm.
for all this political sorry, all these MPs and all these people in positions in government. I'm now seeing that the law is working, and also I have seen that some people are hiding behind political parties and then causing this
Squandering the
loss,
money.
exactly,
Yeah.
causing this loss to the state. Because after all, I'm serving for NPP. When I cause the issue, nobody would know that I'm the cause of it.
Hmm.
They would say NPP didn't do well. So all these people are hiding behind bars, and then they are causing all this loss.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's why we have Anas. Yeah,
Ah.
Anas will
Uh-huh.
do all the work. So
Okay.
they are giving Anas work to do, and then Anas is going to gain from what they are doing.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yes. Mm.
It's been long we heard of him.
Of him, that's true.
Yes,
He's still
but then
working.
I'm sure he'll be
He's still
bringing all of them up. But then you see, Madame Sedinam is not the first person who has
second
been
arm.
caught embezzling funds. There
Yes.
are
No.
other people who have been doing it for
Yes.
previous years, and then just as you said, no action is taken against them.
Exactly.
I don't know what is happening to the laws of the state, but then
It's
no
not
action
working.
at all was taken against them.
Yes.
But this time round, I
We
think
can see
we
something
can see some
happening.
changes. She's being sent
Yes.
to the jail. And then I wanted to say something. I had this one will also be a caution to other people
Mm-hmm.
who want to embezzle who have plans of
And even we
embezzling.
can talk about issues of, uh, let's say, SRC. I'm not
Hmm.
talking about Accra Technical University. I'm talking
But in
about
general.
in general.
Hmm.
Looking at all this political, I don't know, bodies on campus and all
Hmm.
of that, and even the SRC
Of
itself.
course.
We can say that certain things are happening when it comes to money. Okay,
It's true.
Hmm.
people are not using the money for what they're supposed to use it
Of
for.
course.
Yeah.
People will
Yes.
chip things down to how they want it to be, and then at the
Hmm.
end of the day, they deliver what they
But
can
you
deliver.
see, we are the future leaders, so it just starts like
It
this,
starts
and then
like
by the
this, so
time
we
you
need to watch
realize,
all of this.
it's there.
Yeah,
Mm.
we are learning from the
No,
painful.
not that. We are the future leaders.
So we
Mm.
should
So
learn what
we
is
should,
right. We should do what
if
is
we
right.
want fairness and then those things, it
Yes,
should start from now.
yes,
When you are giving money to do something, you use the money to do what you've been assigned to do with it.
So
And then when
now
you get there, you do same.
you do same.
But then right now, if we start the corruption from our various schools, and then we are giving the leadership roles, bigger leadership roles, minister, and then those member of parliament, that's the
Mhm.
same thing we are
so
going to
I,
now
be
I have
using.
which
I have
people
a
are we
question.
going to learn from?
Okay, okay. Which part are we going to learn from?
Mm-hmm.
We can create all this by ourselves. We know
Then
what
we
is
have to
right.
start now.
That is why we are supposed to do what is right by
Hmm.
Hmm.
not doing the corruptions, the bribing, all those things that
That
will lead
one
us
is there
into
forever.
No,
fine.
not forever.
Corruption
It
and
Preventing
stop.
corruption, stopping corruption starts from you and I.
that is it.
So you've been giving money to do something. Maybe see over
Deliver.
here in
Why
the
are you
studio.
lying?
That is where it will start. And then by
Exactly.
the
Yeah,
time you
for me,
realize it is
I'll do
there.
it right.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
right.
Before we move on to the next one, I have a question. Do you think someone will say we always want women to be in positions?
Mm-hmm.
At this point, is it right or wrong to put women in power? Because I have lots of questions.
This is a very tricky question you are
Yes,
asking,
Yes, I'm a
Shasha.
woman, yes, but I'm asking this question.
Of course, you are always preaching inclusion, women in leadership positions, and women in parliament and all. But then mostly when we get there, we do not justify ourselves enough
Hmm.
because the CEO of Maslow is a very big position.
Yes.
So to be there means you are a big woman. And then if you are given the chance to deliver like this, and then
You
you
fail,
feel the good people of
there's
Ghana,
a question mark.
and it's going to go a long way affecting another woman who have the capabilities of delivering.
Yeah.
So I will not say that when we put women in leadership positions, they do not deliver.
Hmm.
We have likes of women who have really delivered. They have really proven their points that, of course, if we give women the chance to serve, they can. But then sometimes we have exceptions. So
Yeah.
for her, she wanted to feel as small, but
Unfortunately.
You see,
Okay, so Ibrahim, do you have something to say before we go?
yes, talking about women in position,
Hmm.
most of them, if you give them the position,
Hmm.
uh, the only thing that they focus on is the money.
are you
Yes,
sure about what you are
see,
saying?
we have CC
Okay,
Dapa. We know CC Dapa's issue.
okay.
Yeah.
We are going to save this particular topic for another day. Let's go for a quick breather. We have one more story on politics for you. Let's go for a quick breather. When we return, we'll delve into it. So we can. Welcome back from that break. Okay, so we're going straight into the next story on politics. No mining in water bodies and forest reserves under my presidency, Alan Trematin. So Alan assures Western region mining ban. He said if he becomes president, there will be no mining in water bodies and forest reserves. His government aims to introduce a business model that empowers locals to participate meaningfully in the mining sector. Mr. Tremartin stressed the importance of providing access to finance for small scale miners to acquire and use sophisticated equipment for responsible mining. He pledged to build a modern market for the traders and establish a traders bank to provide loans for them. He promised to address import VAT taxes, aiming to eliminate duties and taxes within the first 2 years of his presidency. Mr. Trematin emphasized the need for a change in voting habits and prioritizing Ghana's progress over party affiliation. I have a question. When we're talking about mining in water bodies, it is something that has been going on for a long time in this country.
Yeah.
So I have a question. How is he going to do this? I have no idea. Maybe you have an idea, tell me, because I don't know why he would say there will no be mining in water bodies.
But the mining is really causing harm to our water bodies.
We all know
Yes,
that
it's illegal.
it's illegal.
It's illegal.
Yeah. And in Ghana, we don't have a different way of doing this. Mining, yeah, we don't have a different way.
And then we do not have a different way of getting water, clean
Mhm.
water.
Yeah,
As
Clean
well.
because
water.
we don't have the machines, we don't have
Yeah.
the tools to.
Mhm.
So this is the water we've been surviving on since. And then all of a sudden, you are mining in these water bodies. You
Okay.
are destroying the water bodies.
Yeah.
So if Alan Shermanton has plans of stopping illegal mining, especially the ones in water bodies, maybe he has his own way of
He has
doing
it.
it.
Okay,
But
so
but you have to explain it to us that this and that is what we're going to do, so that
okay.
everybody will understand what
What
you
is
mean.
going on?
Yeah.
Sure, I'm sure he will do that when it's time for
Yeah.
election.
Oh.
Okay, so we are far behind time. Fedra, what do you have for us on what is trending? Let's roll in.
Okay, so Hello Monica is still trending. Hello Monica is coming our way on 1st of May, which is on a Wednesday, and it's also on a holiday. It is featuring the legendary Clemento Suarez and many other stage artists. And then you do not want to miss this. It is only 50 cedis for students on ATU campus and 100 cedis for non-students. Also, the most anticipated SRC um, SRC Genius Aquaba Bash is also coming up very soon. It will be in May. And we have it's a week-long celebration. So we have the ATU SRC Genius Excellence. If you want to file for nominations is open. So you send your full name, your department, the name of your department, the interested category, the category you're interested in, your WhatsApp number, and your picture. You go to the SRC complex, third floor. You visit there to see the SRC Genius ambassador. You give your details to him. He'll file the nominations for you. And then also the Let's Walk, Come Along, Let's Walk season 2 is coming up during the SRC Genius Aquaba Bash. Also, ATU Strongest is coming. The registration has begun and the deadline is 10th May. Bright, you are here. You should file for a nomination.
Yeah, I will. I will do that.
The winner takes cash prize and many other gifts home. If you want to file for nominations, you visit the SRC complex, room 3 for the forms, or you contact the SRC Genius ambassador. Also, HCIM week celebration is coming up. It's a week-long celebration, and then we'll be climaxing the whole thing with the HCI phase of HCIM. So you can pick up your forms, you visit the
If
HCIM
only you
department.
are in that
Yeah, yes,
department,
yes. If you
it's
are
for that
in the
department.
department
Yeah.
and then you are interested.
Mm-hmm.
This time around, we are doing only the face, no
Mr.
Mr. HCIM.
Okay.
It's only the Miss HCIM we are doing.
All right.
So if you are interested, and then the two slot department, which is the SLT department, they are also going on a trip on in May. I think they are going to Cape Coast to
Okay.
visit the Kakum National Park
The same thing to liberal studies department.
department.
That's Public Relations Association.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they are also doing that
Yeah,
as
so
well.
the Science Laboratory Technology Department,
Okay.
it's 180 cedis if you want to go with them.
All
So
right.
if you contact the SLT president, he will take you through the whole procedure so that you can join them.
Okay. All right. So thank you so much for that for the information. And thank you, Bright, for joining us on today's episode on What is Trended. So thank you also for watching. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube as well. My name is Theodosia Agovi, and thank you for watching.